If you want to use IBIS or vibration reduction as Nikon call it on your Nikon ZR with a manual lens, there's one important step you need to take. So I'm going to go and throw on this vintage Helios 443 58mm lens, and then I'll show you how to set it up. Funny thing is, this lens is actually for Sony E-mount, so I'm using an E-mount, so it's M42 to E-mount to Z-mount. All right, that's the manual lens on the ZR. Too many lens caps. And I'm just going to use this funky thing so I can record the exact menus in the ZR. This is CMO. I'll put a link to it in the description if you're interested. Hold down the menu button on the back of the camera until you open up the menus. Come down to the setup menu, which is this little wrench or spanner. Scroll up or down until you see non-CPU lens data. Go into there. You can pre-program up to 20 manual lenses in the Nikon ZR. So if you switch lenses a lot, you don't have to set these up every single time. And you can just use the right or left joystick buttons to switch between each of those 20 profiles. First, scroll down here to focal length, and then you need to input the focal length. In my case, this is a 58mm lens. Tap OK, and also the maximum aperture. In this case, the maximum aperture is f2. If you want to, you can come down here. Let's just call it 442 for now. This is going to help you remember what this lens profile is, and it's also going to show up in EXIF data if you take photos with this lens. Once you've done that, tap OK, and of course you can head in to vibration reduction in the video recording menu and choose whether you want this off, sport, or normal. Why do you have to set up these manual lens profiles? That's because the camera has no way of knowing what the focal length is because it's not transmitting that information from the lens to the camera, and it needs that focal length information to be able to perform correct in-body stabilization. And if I try and vlog with this lens, which is really tricky because I've got to manually focus it, this is what it looks like at 58mm with that stabilization set to normal. And let me try and get a bit further away. This is not ideal for vlogging. But you can see if I hold it relatively still, this is what the stabilization looks like. Transform yourself into a master ZR user with this playlist. Subscribe for more ZR tutorials. I'm Jason Roberts, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.